Okay, so wow, look at that. We have Utah. I'm still not used to calling them Utah. That's so weird. Signing Dylan Guenther. Now, this one came out of left field for me. I was a little bit surprised with this one. But I'm going to listen. A lot of people are going to be, oh, he's only got 45 games, and that's absolutely fair. But it's the definition of a massive bet on potential. It's what this is. There's no doubt about that. It is what it is. But he had very promising results for Arizona, or now Utah, last year. Very, very promising results. And here we go. Another team locks up their young star to a reasonable, I wouldn't say star yet, but 35 points in 40 games is really promising. You know what I mean? Like, it just absolutely is. And if you look at it like this, like, think about it, you got 35 points, about 45 games. Out of a full NHL season, that's about 65 to 70 points. Now, let's say he just even produces at that. With the cap going up, $7 million is not bad at all. Like, this contract, if he keeps on progressing at this level, is going to look like an absolute steal. Now, there's obviously risk from it from Utah's point of view. There's simply no doubt about this. Obviously, Utah is taking a gamble here. Like, sometimes players like this can completely take a step back. They can, unfortunately, have injury issues. But this is not a nothing player. He was drafted 9th overall by Arizona, Utah. I can't even get used to this, but whatever. Utah now. 9th overall. This is a star player. He's got high offensive instincts. This is a player I really do like. And the best part about it is, I know a lot of people might be in the comments, oh, it doesn't matter. I personally still like size on a player. I personally still think that size does matter on a player. So I think that's very, very important. So he's 6'2". I wouldn't necessarily call him a defensive specialist, but I think when I watched him last year, he was able to hold above water defensively, at least. And let's keep in mind, if you look at the line combinations, I would love to see him, like this is set up right here, playing with Cooley and Krause. And keep in mind, he was able to produce at a pretty high offensive level, and he only got like about 14 minutes. He was only getting like third line time. He was only getting, if they could bump him up to being a second, 20-minute a night guy playing with star players, Logan Cooley, these really, really top offensive guys, I genuinely think that he could be a lot more than you think. Like, I think we're looking at a point per game winger throughout his NHL career. If you get that at this kind of deal, it's an absolute steal. There's no doubt about it. Like, it is a massive bet, but man, and again, this is just, I feel like there's just certain things that they almost try to piss Leaf fans off with, and this is the exact thing. It just pisses you off. And yes, listen, I am going to bring everything back to the Leafs. I cover all NHL teams on this channel, but it's just infuriating, man. Their young stars always get locked up. Now, on the other hand, though, you could make the argument that Utah got ahead of this. Like, they seem to really get ahead of this. Okay, he's showing promise and then signed him, which is why it is a risk, right? Like, if he hasn't played a solid 80 games, he doesn't have much of an NHL track record, and yes, I know that's going to be the criticism of what I'm saying, blah, 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 I got it. I'm just saying, size, skill, shot, offensive zone capability. Obviously, with that size, he's going to be at least somewhat competent at winning battles and things like that. He has other offensive players to play with, and Krause and Cooley. This is a combination that really makes sense for the Utah Hockey Club, and I'm excited to see this line. I actually might even tune in a little bit more to their games this year, depending on how exciting they do play. But either way, we are still waiting on other restricted free agent signings. We still have Perfetti that needs to sign, Swayman that we need to sign. That does not sound good. So there's a lot more content coming from the Pixel Plus Hockey channel. If you guys wanted to like, comment, and subscribe, I do appreciate it. Thank you, and have a great day, guys. Goodbye.